Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today, I have a correlated esports bet for you for tomorrow. This is going to be Wednesday, May 8th. I apologize yesterday. I was unable to get a video out. Not gonna lie, I just really wasn't in the mood for it. I feel like the past couple of videos have been have some pretty negative comments out there, and it's not like I'm scared of the comments. And I know most of them are going to be trolls and just people hating for no reason. But you know, I do have to put a decent amount of effort into these videos, and sometimes it's like I'm not getting anything back really. So you know, I'm kind of doing this somewhat out of the kindness out of my heart. I'm talking on this YouTube channel for 10 to 15 minutes. I gotta research the play for 10-15 minutes sometimes, and then I gotta post it onto YouTube, get a thumbnail, get a title, all that kind of stuff. And so I mean, these plays do take maybe 40 minutes out of my time to get out to y'all. And so if at the end of the day, if I'm just gonna get a bunch of negative comments in the YouTube, it can be kind of difficult for me to even post the video, right? Like, we have our community on our Winnable, we have like our Discord and stuff like that. And so to me, sometimes it's easier to just make the play and post it and send it off to people rather than getting negative feedback back. So I feel all I have to say really is, like, if you're going to trust the process, trust the process. I'm putting my money into these plays. I'm putting $40 into every single bet that I make, and we are up since starting this channel, right? Like, we're up a little bit, and I'm what am I trying to say? I'm adapting, right? There are going to be a couple times where I feel like I'm going to have some hiccups. I'm somewhat new to this correlated slip thing, but I do have a lot of trust into it. I feel like when we first started the channel, we were doing a lot of NHL plays, and I'm kind of weaning off of the NHL. I'm sticking strictly to Counter-Strike, Valorant, and League of Legends. And obviously, there are going to be a couple times where there are going to be certain times where I have to adjust somewhat to some of my plays, right? But all I'm going to say is I feel like these correlated plays are very strong. We won two $1,000 bets early in April. So I feel like this is around that same time, about a month ago, that we hit that $1,000 play. So hopefully we're going to hit it again. I feel as if, being able to pair up opponents with each other is super strong. And there are a lot of times where we see, two win, and then like two loss right here. Obviously, this is the slip that I gave out in the last YouTube video. We did go 4-6. We were very close on the queen right here. 2 kills away, but we were off definitely on this guy who was 10 headshots difference. I'm trying to mostly pick on the kills when I have the opportunity, but there are definitely going to be some times where the headshots are a little bit more valuable, so I am going to pick that when I can, but I will lean on the kills and on the mores. I have heard y'all before. I'm trying to pick the mores as well rather than the lesses, and I kind of do agree. I feel like the mores are a little bit better when it comes to the correlated, but we gotta pick our battles, and sometimes we are going to hit the less, we are going to hit the headshots, but I have heard you in the comments. I'm going to try to pick the mores, but the other thing too as well is I have to pick plays that are later on in the day, so I can be somewhat limited when it comes to those plays. But here is our Real Friends community. Now that I'm looking at it, these have updated a little bit over the past couple days. Our Real Friends in Football channel is killing it. Miles is posting daily videos on there. That channel initially was supposed to be a gambling channel, but we kind of moved the direction towards football. Now that I'm reminding myself, I think we are going to come on here and make a couple of videos talking about the futures of the NFL season. What teams do we like making the playoffs? What teams do we not liking making the playoffs? These are going to be more straight bets, so they'll be different from PrizePicks, but I'm probably going to post it on this channel and just see what happens. I'm assuming some of y'all do still like NFL and want straight bets on that. So yeah, this channel is doing really well right now. We started posting more videos post NFL draft, and so people are picking up on it. Miles did a video on the Panthers, Bengals, all these other teams, Colts, and so we're talking about the teams post the draft and all the new rookies that they got. And then we started this RFF Picks channel. Let's see, coming up on 3 months now. We are up to 1,400 subscribers on this. So really appreciate all of the people that have followed along with us. I know I talked about earlier in the video where I wasn't having that motivation to make the video, but there are definitely people out there that, have followed this channel throughout the beginning. They've seen us have those big W's. And so they get that this is a long-term thing. This isn't going to be quick wins. And so that kind of follows up with what I want to talk about right here as well. This is a screenshot of my Action Network. I'm up 500 units in the past 3 years. I've been gambling for 12 years, but over the past 3, I've kind of understood how to get small advantages over the sports books. Do a lot of EV betting, started to do correlated betting, and the other thing I like to do as well is villain betting. So I like to be against the grain when it comes to the public, right? So I'm 7% ROI, over 7,000 bets. Once again, we're talking about the record here. We have 7,000 bets, right? So there are going to be a couple times where there's variance, and we're not always going to be, on the high, but over the long run, I do think that I can win you money, right? So here is our Winnable. What this is, it's the easy way to get our picks via text and via email. This is the easiest way to get up plays. I've even have all my best friends texting me. I probably have about 10 people that are very close to me that want my plays, and I just direct everyone to the Winnable. It's just the easiest way to give the plays out. I post it. It gets sent out to like 400 different people, and so this is the easiest way for me to get the picks out. Like I said, I talked about it earlier in the video. Sometimes it can be difficult for me to come on here, make these videos for you, put 30 to 40 minutes of my time to get that video out to you with the play. And it's a lot easier and less toxic to just go onto Winnable, post it out, send it over to people, and then they get the play, right? But YouTube, we have the video, the comments, and everything like that. And I feel like the Winnable community that I have right now is just a lot more of people that kind of understand the process. They've been here through a long time. I feel like the negative comments are probably only over the last week, maybe those last like 400 subscribers that we've had. But the free plan, that's going to be every Taco Tuesday. So I posted 3 tacos on the free plan. I believe one is looking like it's going to win. I think a couple of the tacos ended up doing poorly, but it kind of goes back to the system thing. We trust the tacos. We want to always bet them. They have like a 70% win rate. So that means that there is the option that they might lose, right? The free plan is going to be the tacos. Free plan is going to be the YouTube videos. MVP plan is going to be every single one of our plays is going to be posted on the MVP plan. So any play that I personally take that you've seen anywhere, I'm posting on the MVP plan. So it's going to be 150 a month, 50 a week. And then if you want to type in code RFF, you get a free month. I believe me and Miles are probably going to do a summer plan very shortly. So I will let you know about that. I am talking to Winnable, I think, this week. And so we're going to have a meeting. I'm going to talk to him about that, what I want to do to, do more of like a promo for y'all, right? So yeah, if you want to sign up for that, I highly recommend to at least sign up to our free plan, because all the plays are going to be posted on there, or all the, YouTube video plays, and then any play that I want to give out for free will be on the free plan. I think we have like 300 people on the free plan right now. Like I said, I had 10 of my really close best friends. I just put them all on the free plan. I said, if I can't text you, I'm not going to text you the play. If you want the play, sign up for Winnable, and then you'll get the play on there, right? So here is going to be the play of the day for Wednesday. So I feel like we're due. It's been a month since we hit those 2 back-to-back $1,000 bets. This is going to be the play. We have correlation on Counter-Strike. So we have 9Z going against Sharks. We have more. We have Solid going against Red Canids. We have more here. And then 3D Max and G2 going against each other. We have less. So this is going to be 9:15 a.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Wednesday, right? So hopefully all of you do have the opportunity to kind of watch all of these. I feel like I'll probably be watching this. I think probably I'll be able to watch all 3 of these games. I do have a work meeting at like 1 p.m., so I'll probably be watching that, but at that time it'll be over, so I can watch these plays. Might sneeze, we'll see. Anyways, so what we kind of want to do here, right, is we're hoping that these plays show correlation, or they will show correlation a lot of the time, right? So what we're wanting is, the way Counter-Strike works is it is a best out of 13. Each map goes best out of 13. So the way that this is it's not like NFL to where they're playing, 48 minutes a game. It's not like basketball to where, they're four quarters and that's it. It's not NHL to where it's 60 minutes, 20-minute periods. The way that this works in Counter-Strike is these can go best of 13. So these games can go 13 to 11, right? They can go 13 to 2. And so we kind of can deter to what we're wanting, how the game script goes, right? So if we hit the mores here, we're wanting these games to get long drawn out. And if that happens, these guys are very likely to go over their kill totals. It's very similar in a football game to where there's two teams going back and forth. It's like a Patrick Mahomes going against a Justin Herbert. They're in a passing duel. The game ends 35 to 31. You go back and look and everyone is eating throughout the team, right? You got Ladd McConkey, wide receiver for the Chargers. Justin Herbert, he's passing to him. He had 300 yards. Patrick Mahomes had 300 yards. And then Travis Kelce had a lot. That's what we do when it comes to NFL. We're wanting the script to go a certain way, right? So we're kind of hoping the same for these Counter-Strike plays. And then for the less, we're wanting the opposite. So we're wanting the game to be completed very quickly. And regardless of what team wins, right? So we have 3D Max and G2. Regardless of which one of these teams win, if they win very quickly, and it's not back and forth, they're not going to hit their kill total because they're not going to be on the field throughout a lot of these games, right? Very similar to if a team wins very early on, maybe in basketball, it's over at halftime. It's done. Or 3 quarters, right? Say the game that gets completely out of hand in 3 quarters, you have the over on all these guys, but they don't hit because the game's completed in 3 quarters. It's over. They're resting everyone. They're putting their bench in. It's kind of the same kind of situation to what we're looking for with these lesses. And then the mores, you can think of it as like a basketball overtime. They're going into overtime, or these games are very competitive, right? So we have 1, 2, and then 3. That is going to be the play. Hopefully I'll get back into the groove of things of getting these videos out. Like I said, I feel like I just needed a break yesterday. I was over the comments. I don't get like upset or angry about them. I feel confident in my plays, but I feel weird giving plays out to people that are just super negative. That's kind of how I feel. It's like, all right, I don't got to make a video because I don't want to give out my plays to these people, right? So whatever. That is going to be the play of the day. Best of luck to you, and we'll see you tomorrow night.